When Maisie Ross and she prime, she did no sweet bread, I tell you. If she put she mouth upon you, it did murder. You see, Maisie born with a call, and up to now she does see spirits regular. One thing, she never used it to interfere with nobody. But if you do she something, I remember the time Patsy Roach poisoned Maisie ram goat because the goat eat she little girl Panama hat. And Maisie ain't say a word in the body at all, but she went to Patsy Roach's house and said in a little high voice she got, see you, before the week out you're going to be 6 feet. And when you hear the shout, Patsy did a stiff corpse by the Friday, and nobody can't tell how it happened. She didn't ailing, nothing at all. She just lay down and dead. Straight so. That happened years ago, but when I remember it now, it is still scrawl my skin. I won't tell you how long. Velda Lord is another one Maisie put she mouth pan. Then Velda used it to sell fish. She sell Maisie some stale red snapper one day. She tell she it didn't do too long out to sea, and poor Maisie had the bowels for a week. This and something the doctor call it, but Maisie called it the bowels, and Maisie did as sick as a dog. But when she get better, she tell me, Velda got to suffer. And you know, sudden so Velda Lord started to fall away. And don't forget, Velda had some good size here. Since Filbert married she did really get stout. But Maisie didn't forget she. Velda face get like a juking board. She turned foolish, walking about with some more slip socks on she feet, and the hat was the sense she down yonder. Maisie, but she saw. Then there was Ronnie Braffett. Maisie spent a night in the main guard because of he. Somebody did carry away $20 from Ronnie. Well, not somebody, because all we know is Stella Niles. But Ronnie did live with Stella's sister, so he put the blame on Maisie because he and she could never get on. He called the police and got it all good for nothing but Griffith to say Maisie thief the money. But God then sleeping, the police find out Maisie is innocent. And when Maisie get back home the next morning, you should see that Ronnie had long to wait before he suffered she hand. Maisie stand up outside Ronnie's house and raise she hand and say, I put the curse upon you, Ronnie Braffett. By this time next week, you're going to be in Glenderry serving time. 6 days then pass before Ronnie get locked up. How it happened? He and Stella's sister had a fight. He chopped she with a piece of glass bottle. She had was to go to hospital, and he get lost way in Glenderry for 18 months. See that Maisie Ross? She did nobody to skylark with. And if you say you won't believe, she's a neat little dark skin one from Demerara. Does wear glass and got she hair like a frizzle fowl. She features Tootsie Birch, only Tootsie clearer than she. But Maisie got fine features, and she knows so fine they could pick a chigger. She don't dress so hot neither, you know, but she's wear a lot of old-time clothes. She got a dress there with puff-out sleeves like come out the arm. She always a lot of gore skirts with enough flunks and things. And then she just wears some red heel shoes on the body and see about here since Adam did a lad. And she always got a big musty pocketbook sling over her shoulder. But she could step. When Maisie going down the road, she looked like a real great missy. She looked like somebody in truth. But you can't judge something from how it looked. Because Maisie ain't got a blind thing. She never got nothing to eat. One night she get bad feels and faint away in a past the pool of church. And nobody ain't know if it's because she didn't have nothing to break the wind in her stomach. Past the pool of things she did getting in the power. It is only that after she stopped there, stretch up on the floor, that sister strike a hollow and tell the pastor Maisie like she dead. Why never see a meeting done so quick yet? Pastor Pooler, poor fella, he did too disappointed because he was trying for years to get Maisie to get his soul saved, and he really thought she'd see the light that night. But Maisie did get she soul saved last year. Just round about the time Water got nurse near dead with tetanus. Funny, she did always at church, but up till then the Lord did never touch she heart. She used it to tell she that herself. Let me tell you how it happened. For about 2 weeks before that, Maisie started acting strange, walking about saying how the world come into an end. And the day she said going to happen is Wednesday, the 15th of March. Well, you would understand. People frightened enough because everybody know Maisie mouth. And when she tell you something going to happen, she ain't guessing. And since people hear the news, the tenantry in confusion. Past the pool of hole and meeting night after night in Walcott land. And at every service, people enough answering the altar call. Big able vagabonds like Godzilla Murphy. Sonny Green, and the fellow that calls Bruggadung Borehog. All begging the Lord to come into the heart. Even old-time rockets like Nita Small and Elise Rice getting up and testifying and hollering hallelujah. And only cause Maisie said the world ending the 15th of March. This time, Nellie Redmond packed all she clothes in an old valise the morning of the 12th. And wherever she go, the valise going too. And Nellie only saying how if the world does come to an end, one or two people might still be left behind, and she'll even she good clothes for nobody to wear. She did mean Ada Tate, because she ain't Ada stopped speaking with Ada Carrier, one of Nellie good Sunday dress she aunt sent you from America. Well, old Papa Hunt get a lorry to bring up the fishing boat from the coast. Since the last time the world come to end, Noah was the only man that prepared that he ain't gonna be like the 5 foolish virgins at all. So he ups with this old fishing boat outside in the yard, he and the 2 pigs, waiting for the rain to start. He ain't even remember the boat had a leak. Anyway, Maisie had everybody busy enough, and all she doing is walking about saying, "When's the child for the war? And when's the 15th? We all got to go." Well, early 4 that morning, the 15th, a terrible clap of thunder hit the place. All the folks in the tenantry keeping a big racket, and the stray dogs barking, they then got on the sense. The place like Federation. And by the time the next clap of thunder come, everybody looking through the windows, frightened enough, hollering for one another. And when the sun come up, enough people out in Walcott land looking up at the sky and at Papa Hunt sitting with the 2 pigs in the old fishing boat propped by the tamarind tree. This time the sky blue as ever, you know. The rain ain't falling, only thunder cracking loose all about and the lightning flashing pretty. And all up in the forenoon, nothing happening except the thunder. And every time it rolled, it looked like the sky coming down. And Elise Rice holding she head and crying like a child. And Pastor Pula praying and hollering at the top of his voice and holding service out in the tenantry. And everybody raising their hand and hollering, "Amen," to stop themselves from getting more frightened. And all day the thunder rolling and Pastor Pula praying. Godzilla Murphy and Bruggadung Borehog keeping enough noise and hollering for "Lord of His mercy." Elise crying like if she mother died, and everybody frightened. And before you could look round, the day done. Nobody ain't eat nor nothing, and the moon coming out. Well, by 9 o'clock, when the thunder stopped sudden and the moonlight pretty and Pastor Pilgrims, Pastor Pula start praying because he get hoarse. Godzilla said, like the world like it ain't coming to an end today here. And Bruggadung stopped begging the Lord for mercy and start grumbling, saying how Maisie Ross fool everybody and how she ain't gonna make you look like an idiot and missy fool for nothing. All the time, Maisie walking up and down and saying, "When's the child for the war? And before midnight, we all got to go." And everybody, knowing that Maisie does work obia and noticing Godzilla and Bruggadung, they're waiting for the world to come to end. Well, up till 5 minutes before midnight, nothing ain't happened. And Maisie said how the day ain't done yet, and we all better wait and see what's gonna happen in the next couple of minutes. Only when midnight come and gone, everybody realized Maisie make a mistake. And she self like she can't believe the time up. She stand up in she red wedge heel shoe with the old musty pocketbook over her shoulder, looking up the sky like she's trying to get somebody that will notice she. Then Bruggadung Borehog start using expressions. And say how he can break every bone in Maisie's body for the trick she play for everybody. And Godzilla joined in and start edging up to Maisie. But Maisie see trouble brewing and gravel past the Pula and says she's sorry and that she wants her soul saved. The crowd got a vex now to feel for Maisie, so to hold back them 2 vagabonds. Then Pastor Pula made Maisie kneel down right there and put his hand in the mole of she head and start praying. And that is how Maisie Ross gets saved. And from then to now, she never put she mouth on nobody at all, like if she lost the power. She went back to Demerara too, but she only stopped there a week. She back here again, living up in the tenantry. And you know something? Every Wednesday night, just before 12 o'clock, she out in Walcott land, in a red wedge heel shoe, and a musty pocketbook sling over her shoulder, looking up at the sky and saying in she little high voice, "When's the child full of war? And tonight, we all got to go." Poor Maisie. But I believe it's all the obvious she worked for other people backfire upon she. What do you think?